Where would you rate Sonny's free kick there out of the depth?
Yeah, it's world class. He's done it for us before. He's done it for his country before and other clubs. So he's a world class player, and we're excited to have him. It was a pleasure to coach him.
안녕하세요. 풋볼 포레스트입니다. 손흥민 선수의 LAFC가 정규 리그에서의 좋은 성적을 통해 메이저리그 사커컵 우승을 위한 도전에 나섰고, 밴쿠버 화이트캡스와 서부 컨퍼런스 준결승전 경기를 치르면서 굉장히 중요한 경기에 나섰었는데, LAFC는 손흥민 선수가 혼자서 두 골을 터뜨리는 미친 활약으로 마지막까지 희망을 살려놓았지만 결국에는 패배를 당하고 말았고, 이번 경기를 끝으로 LAFC를 떠나게 된 LAFC의 스티브 체룬둘로 감독은 손흥민 같은 월드클래스 선수를 지도할 수 있었던 것이 정말 영광이었다면서 손흥민 선수에게 감사의 인사와 작별의 메시지를 남겼습니다. LAFC는 바로 지난 주말 2025 메이저리그 사커컵 서부 컨퍼런스 4강전에서 밴쿠버 화이트캡스 원정 경기를 떠났었는데요. 사실 이번 경기는 냉정하게 이야기해서 LAFC가 밴쿠버 화이트캡스보다 경기력이 좋지 못했던 경기였고, 실제로 LAFC가 경기 내용적인 부분에 있어서는 진 경기라고 해도 무리가 없을 정도로 크게 고전을 했던 경기였는데, LAFC는 이러한 상황에서 사실상 손흥민 선수 개인 능력발로 두 골을 넣으면서 경기 상황을 바꿀 수가 있었고, 손흥민 선수가 왜 메이저리그 사커 내에서 최고의 선수로 평가받는지를 알 수 있게 해준 경기였는데요. 하지만 충격적이게도 LAFC는 극적인 드라마를 써내면서 연장전에 돌입을 했고, 또 연장전 30분의 시간 동안에는 한 명이 퇴장당한 밴쿠버 화이트캡스를 상대로 수적인 우위까지 잡았음에도 불구하고 추가 득점을 터뜨리지 못했고, 이번 경기는 결국 120분 동안 승부를 내지 못하면서 2대2 무승부로 승부차기까지 돌입하게 되었습니다. 그리고 승부차기에서 LAFC는 손흥민 선수와 마크 델가도 선수가 아쉬운 실축을 하면서 밴쿠버 화이트캡스를 상대로 한 이번 경기에서 결국 승부차기 끝에 패배를 당하고 말았는데요. LAFC 이번 경기 패배는 LAFC의 시즌 종료를 의미하는 패배였고, LAFC는 이번 시즌 메이저리그 사커컵 플레이오프 서부 컨퍼런스 4강 무대에서 최종적으로 탈락을 당하게 되었는데, 이번 시즌까지만 팀을 이끄는 것이 결정이 되어 있었던 LAFC의 스티브 체룬둘로 감독은 이번 경기를 끝으로 LAFC를 떠나게 되었는데요. 스티브 체룬둘로 감독은 특유의 다이렉트한 역습 축구를 통해 수비 뒷공간을 후벼 파는 능력에 있어 월드 클래스라고 할 수 있는 손흥민 선수에게 수혜가 되기도 했던 감독이지만, 반대로 전술적인 한계로 인해 메이저리그 사커컵 우승 도전에는 실패를 하게 됐다는 부분에서 다소 아쉬움이 남는 감독이었는데, 스티브 체룬둘로 감독 입장에서는 사실 감독 커리어가 아직은 일천한 수준이기 때문에 손흥민 선수 같은 세계적인 선수를 지도할 수 있었음이 행운이라고 할 수가 있을 것 같은데요. 그리고 바로 그러한 부분에서 이번 경기를 끝으로 LAFC를 떠나게 된 LAFC의 스티브 체룬둘로 감독은 손흥민 같은 월드클래스 선수를 지도할 수 있었던 것이 정말 영광이었다면서 손흥민 선수에게 감사의 인사와 작별의 메시지를 남겼습니다.
Where would you rate Sonny's free kick there out of the depth?
Yeah, it's world class. He's done it for us before. He's done it for his country before and other clubs. So he's a world class player, and we're excited to have him. It was a pleasure to coach him.
Thanks so much, and thanks, Steve, as well for the time in this moment. I wonder if you kind of touched on this a little bit, but this feels like one of those moments where MLS is kind of at its best, where you're in a single elimination playoff game and the stakes are high, and yet the game might not have been technically perfect, but the back and forth of it, the entertainment value of it, the way both teams were completely throwing themselves at it. How were you living those moments, and for someone that maybe was tuning into the game for the first time, what do you think that they saw from this league and from players like Sonny, what they're capable of? Thank you.
Yeah, I think everybody is different. Everybody in the stadium, but also if you're just a little more specific about coaches, we all approach the game differently. Some are a little more emotional on the side, some are a little calmer, more calculated, and for myself, I try to follow the game as best as I can and be there for the players when they need me. With our subs, with our positioning, our tips, we do have a break. Give them a couple guiding hints along the way to point them in the right direction. And so really, I in those moments try to stay as focused as possible and don't let the emotions cloud my judgment because the players need me there. And I thought as far as the coaching staff goes tonight and our decisions, I think we did a great job putting our players in position to win this game. And we were close. We were very close. A couple inches.
If you can talk a little bit about the impact of Sonny arriving mid-season, what kind of impact he's had, and also if you can talk a little bit about the kind of relationship that you were able to build with him over the last 3 to 4 months. If you could just talk a little bit about that, I appreciate that. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, the impact has been real. The numbers speak for themselves. I think the way we've been playing, the amount of games we've won, the amount of goals we've scored, that's all pretty straightforward. Internally, I think what members of the media are not privy to is, the gain confidence of the group of having Sonny on our roster. He's not just a good player, but he also makes the players around him better. Having been able to coach him for a couple months and to see what he's done, don't want to get greedy, but it would have been great to have him at the beginning of the season. I think we'd have a different conversation now. But I'm really looking forward to seeing him in a full season and what kind of effect he can have for LAFC next season, from my perspective from abroad. But the relationship was awesome. We had a head start many years ago as opponents, and so it was great to see him in this capacity. Probably more strange for him than me, but I think it's one of those players that I might stay in touch with.
It's your last game here. If you had a saying, what would you like to see it happen as far as succession for the team? And if you can comment on the work with your assistants and what you guys accomplished together over these years.
Yeah, look, I think if there was an award for best staff of the year, I think we win this thing every year. The staff is incredible. Ante has been there from the beginning. Mark, Enrique, and Oka. Not just a plethora of MLS knowledge, but also just football knowledge, coaching methodology, training sessions, personality. We're all extremely different, but we can all sit down and enjoy a glass of wine or a beer together as well. And I think the team and the club has benefited from that relationship, very much so. There's somebody on our staff for every single player on our team. Not everybody likes me, and that's okay. Not everybody wants to speak to me, but between Mark, Oka, and Ante, there's somebody there for them, and that's really important. So moving forward, we'll see what it looks like for next season, but it would be great to see some of those faces on the sideline again. I wish this club the very, very best. I can say with certainty it's in a great shape and a great spot for a very successful year again, and that would make me very proud.
이제 손흥민 선수는 LAFC에서 새로운 감독과 함께 새로운 시즌을 준비하게 될 텐데요. 과연 손흥민 선수가 다음 시즌에는 어떤 감독과 함께하게 될지 새로운 소식이 나온다면 바로 전해드리도록 하겠습니다. 아무튼 이번 영상은 여기까지고요. 저는 다음 영상으로 바로 찾아뵙겠습니다.